Good morning and welcome to Nora's Dog Training Company. We're here with Fred and Roo, and we're going to demonstrate all the obedience commands he's learned here at school. We're going to start off by introducing the training equipment. Fred's got a standard 6-foot web training leash, and he keeps the bulk of that leash folded in his right hand, which leaves his left hand free to make a little correction. And that is a tiny tug and release on the training collar. And that's the only correction we use. Now, the training collar Amanda will bring home tomorrow. We'll show you how to properly use that with Roo. Now we're going to start off with heeling, which is properly walking on the leash, and the command is Roo heel. Now if you notice, he's been trained to walk very nicely on your left hand side, and incorporated into the heel is an automatic sit. So when you're walking in the city, when you come to a crosswalk or a stop sign or something like that, he should sit automatically and wait for the next command. Now he is a little nervous guy, as you know, so this obedience training is a little hard for him. Now we're going to start off with another stay command or a stay command. Stay. Fred uses the flat of his left hand and the one-word firm command to stay. Now this helps with Roo's attention span. Keep these sit-stays relatively short, 1 minute working up to 3 minutes. And you have a couple options from here, but when Fred returns back to Roo at this point, he's going to walk all the way around him. We walk around our dogs here at school for an added distraction, and he held that very nicely. Again, I don't think this obedience training is the favorite thing for him to do, but this is going to give you that control on the street that you're looking for. And I think he'll be a little bit more receptive with you working with him. Nice automatic sit. And a nice automatic sit. Fred gives him the stay command again. Again, using the flat of his left hand and just the one-word firm command to stay. Now you saw he broke that command. Fred said no and is heeling him out of that, and we'll go right back to that command. Stay. We'll tell him to stay again. So when he does break a command at home, go right back to it. And you want to finish your training or your commands on a positive note. This is our recall or the come command. Roo's been trained to come back to you and sit automatically. So now Fred's praising him up. There's a fine line between, I think, overly praising with Roo, but I know you do need to praise him to reward him from doing the things that you're asking him to do, and to really get him perked up and trying to enjoy this little training session. Fred gives another stay command, and I think he would rather lay down than to sit. I think he feels more comfortable in the down position. But Fred gave him another sit stay, and we'll show you that recall one more time. See, Fred's light in the tone of his voice, really trying to praise him up. Fred gets him back to heel position. Very good. More praise. These smaller breeds weren't necessarily meant for obedience training, but I do think it'll play a huge role with his just general behavior on the street when you encounter distractions. Okay, the next command we're going to show you is going to be the down command. Try to use the flat of his left hand and the one-word firm command to down. And you see how he was much happier going into that down position. Again, I think he feels more comfortable in that position. Practice your down stays again inside your home and out, starting at roughly 2 or 3 minutes, working up to 5 minutes. And again, when Fred returns back to him, he's going to walk all the way around Roo, just like he did with the sit stay. Gets back to heel position, praises him up, and heels him out of that. When you're working with Roo at home, and Amanda's going to go over all of these things live and in person, it's going to be important that you do practice with him at least 3 or 4 times a week. Obviously, you'll be walking him every day, multiple times, but take a few minutes every other day and put him through his paces. Fred puts him into another down. And you notice the only time we use Roo's name in training is when we're heeling with him or when we're calling him. Now, if you saw that, he went to get up when he wasn't supposed to. And the only thing Fred said was no. And he responded just to that no correction lead, right back down. Now Fred will call him out of this. This is our recall or the come command from the down position. Fred praises him up, gives him a little pat on the head. Nice automatic sit, getting back to heel position. And then the last command we're going to show you is going to be our down from a distance. This is challenging for Roo. We're making him focus, which we all know is his attention span is limited. Fred puts him into a sit stay and uses his right hand and just the one word command to down. So we've shown you his healing, his automatic sit, his stay, his come, his down commands. We're going to show you this live tomorrow with Amanda. I think he'll be very, very happy to see you, and I think he'll do much, much better for you on the other end of the leash. But we want to thank you so much for using Nora's Dog Training Company as your personal dog trainer, and we'll see you tomorrow.